Hey, so if anybody knows a good facial scrub that you can use in Ark, I really would appreciate it, because those pores are looking pretty nasty, and I've been using Akatina paste for like a couple weeks now, and it doesn't really seem to do the job. Anyway, besides that, guys, today we will be checking out the Egg Incubator. Yeah, finally. I know, I said I was gonna check this out many episodes ago, and then I forgot, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. So this thing, you unlock it at level 89, so let's type in egg and get past all these eggings down to the Egg Incubator at level 89. And it's relatively kind of expensive, but at the same time, when you're down to this level, like everything is roughly around that much of all those materials. The hardest one to get right there for me was the polymer, although that at the same time wasn't really even that difficult to get. So we have one of these built, and we can have 3 of them in this area if I want to, each housing 10 eggs all at once. I actually kind of like that, the way that you're limited to how many that you can actually have, but also at the same time, like, even that limit doesn't really limit you so much unless you're constantly hatching just tons of the exact same ones, because you can actually see the stats on these things when they have the eggs in there. You don't even have to raise up the egg fully. Anyway, so today we're going to be breeding up some Maywings, because of course we've had some Maywings since like very early on in the series, and I've tamed up some more, and I haven't really gotten a huge amount of like amazing stats out of them, but I'm like completely fine actually just breeding them the way I have them right now. I could keep looking and try and get some better ones, and then also wait to get some mutagen. Speaking of mutagen, I'm just kind of curious how much mutagen it would actually cost. Oh, I don't know why I was going to try and fly over. How much mutagen does it even cost to boost up a Maywing? I don't want to, but I'm just kind of curious, actually. So let's go ahead and chuck you back down. Boom. And how much would it cost? Boom. Oh, that's actually not that expensive. 32. Huh. Interesting. Probably not worth it. You know what? It's definitely not worth it, because I want to try and get this video done today. So we're going to be breeding this one right here that has the best health stat that I have. So that one here has 44 points into the health, and then it also has a really good food stat, which I might just try and breed in as well. I don't know if that actually makes a difference when it's like feeding the babies. I think it actually just goes from the food that's inside of its inventory, to be honest. Although I'm not 100% sure. Haven't done a huge amount of testing with these dudes, and I do want to try that out a little bit. So we'll probably breed that in as well. And then the other Maywing is actually Milkshake. Yeah, Milkshake has the best stamina, the best weight, and the best melee out of all of my Maywings. So we're going to be using Milkshake and this one here. But then I have this one. And I pulled it out because I was thinking, I mean, it does have like the best nursing effectiveness, but at the same time, I think that stat is working the exact same as like movement speed, because it's locked to 100% no matter how many points you get into it, which leads me to believe that it cannot be properly mutated, although we'll have to do some proper testing to see if it gets boosted by that. But then also, you know, it's probably not going to make a difference if I get the highest stat or the lowest stat. I really don't think that makes a difference at all. I guess I could probably try and do some proper testing for it, but yeah, for the moment, I don't think we're gonna actually use that. So let's chuck down our Maywings here. The very interesting part about Maywings is that there's no males and there's no females. There's just Maywing, and that's fine. But here's the thing: if you're doing like a crap ton of breeding, you'll pretty much just have to have like, oh, hello, give me that egg. There we go, nice. I really like that part about the Maywings as well. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you're doing like a mutation stack for these things, you can't exactly like it's not gonna work the exact same. So hear me out, okay? If I have say a couple melee mutations on this one here, and this one here is a non-mutated female, or not female, it's a non-mutated Maywing that, you know, is like the baseline for the stats that I have over here in my stack. The issue is that I can't start introducing more and more. Well, I guess I could, but it doesn't really make much sense. So I can't continuously like introduce just tons of the non-mutated ones in, because they all just breed with each other. So when these things breed, both of them will lay an egg. It's just so confusing. So I think if I was to do that, and if I had more of this one here, then I'd have eggs coming from this one with this one, you know? So those would be non-mutated eggs. The mutations with these creatures is going to be just pure chaos, but it still can be done, of course, like the proper stacking. It just, maybe you'd probably be better off just having one on one instead of, you know, potentially hoping that this one over here breeds with this one specifically to continue the stack or whatever. I don't know. Maybe having this one in the very middle and having a bunch of the other ones spread out from it would work, so then they all mate with it but can't mate with each other. I don't know, it would all get very complicated and very finicky, but it can be done. It's just a little odd to have a creature like this in Ark, because we haven't had a creature that doesn't have a gender but then also both of them lay eggs. It's just very confusing. But anyway, guys, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button if you found yourself enjoying this one. This should be pretty good. I mean, I do want to actually get some Maywing mutations here as well if we can. Just basically going for some color mutations here today. Also just want to test this out for you guys, but also for me, because I do want to figure out some stuff to do with it. I have taken a little look at it before, but I want to take a proper look at it and just see if there's anything that I missed with it. So yeah, let's wait till we have some eggs here. All right, so I'm just collecting up some eggs here. We actually already have 2 so far, 1 from each. So as you guys may have seen with these eggs, they do pop out with a quality. So every single egg can come out with a quality that can be used to make kibble. So there is no like set quality that you can actually have them be. So this one right here is an extraordinary, which is the tier 6 of kibble. That's great. This one over here, on the other hand, is basic, which is tier 1. So I think this is pretty interesting. You don't have like a confirmed one that you're gonna get. Like if I have a bunch of Deinonychus, I can breed them together and make a crap ton of Deinonychus eggs and then make a crap ton of kibble using that, and I'm gonna get extraordinary kibble. But with these guys, you just get like random ones, which can be really good, but also not as amazing as you would think late game, because like of course you're getting random ones every single time, but then again they also do lay other eggs. So I don't know, and I'm kind of curious if there's any like actual difference. Like will this one have more of a chance of being mutated, or is it just a complete thing that just comes out with them? Like it doesn't actually have anything to do with mutations or anything like that, or what level it will pop out at. Like maybe this one could be a lower level than this one, even though this one's a basic tier and this one's an extraordinary tier. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, although I think it would be kind of interesting if this one did happen to be mutated or something like that. I don't know, we're gonna have to figure out some of the stuff. But here's something that I did notice. I meant to say this initially. So this one here is, wait for it, 55%, but this one here is basically 60. So yeah, that's kind of confusing. How are they not in sync? That's very odd. Are you gonna poop or are you gonna egg? That's a poop. All right, so yeah, I don't know. That's like very confusing how, I mean, I guess this one's finishing quicker. Milkshake. God, Milkshake. I'm so sorry for embarrassing you like that. Anyway, let's pop in these eggs and just see if that one is mutated. It probably isn't. So anyway, let's get the temperature right. So we want 25 wait, no. The current temperature is 25 degrees. We want to go down by 1 degree. So temperature control. So let's go down by 1, and we are on the perfect temperature. And as you can see, those numbers are flying right up there. That's awesome. So if you match the temperature that these eggs like, they will incubate 20% faster. I believe if you are close though, let me go down one more. So what is that now? 10%. So if you get close, you get 10%, but if you get like bang on, you get 20%. So that's pretty good. That would mean that you probably wouldn't really want to have a ton of different creatures in here with like a ton of like varying temperatures that they like. You wouldn't really want like, let me think, like a Magmasaur, which would obviously want super high temperatures with something different. Maybe a Snow Owl, just for example. Like maybe those guys like low temperatures or something. So you don't really want to do that, but at the same time, I feel like people will probably just use all the same types of creature eggs in these things anyway. So let's see. This one here, which is the... Which one are you? Are you the extraordinary? Yeah, you are, because you got the little blue on the egg. So this one does not have any mutations, and it will come out as a higher level than the other one, which also doesn't have any mutations. So all of this information right here, I can't point without bringing this up, but all this information here is very relevant. So you'll know if it's gonna have the stats that you want if you're trying to confirm and like combine stats, but then also you'll know what color regions it will have, and then whether or not it will be mutated or not. So definitely very, very handy. Did you just lay some eggs and did they just hatch and did they just get picked up? Yeah, they did. That's not what I want happening, but apparently this right here is the perfect temperature for them. So definitely not ideal. I'm gonna try and keep a proper eye on them so that doesn't happen in future, but also those ones are useless because they do not have all the best stats. So let's go ahead and get rid of these two anyway. All right, let me try and keep a proper eye on you two. So over here we have the option to go ahead and get rid of these eggs. Like, I don't have to actually hatch these out and raise them up or anything like that. I already know if they're gonna have good stats or bad stats, and as we've seen, both of them, maybe not this one though. Hang on, what were we looking for? 44, 46, 42, 40. This one right here is the perfect one. That's hilarious. We got that in the very first lot. Holy crap. Yeah. So that one right here is actually the perfect Maywing. That's kind of interesting. But I also really want to know, like, with the extraordinary thing, because that also did happen to be a higher level, so it makes me very curious if like the quality of the egg before you even put it in here, if you can tell whether or not it's going to be a good or a bad one, a higher level or a lower level, judging by what stats it gets from the parents. I don't know, that could be pretty interesting. I do want to do a little bit of testing here, so I'm going to wait for some more eggs before I touch any of those, and then we'll try and actually figure this whole mystery out. All right, so we got another basic and a regular egg. So if the regular egg turns out to be a lower level than the extraordinary one, then I think we might be onto something. So the temperatures won't need to be changed because, like, Maywing eggs will always require 24 degrees for, like, the perfect incubation. So let me see. This one here's the regular one. This one here's the basic one. Those two are coming out at the exact same level. So I don't think we're onto anything with that. If I happen to get another one that has all the perfect stats, like this one right here, that actually also comes out as the same quality and the same level and everything, then I think we might be onto something, but for the moment, it doesn't really look like it. No, I don't think that correlates at all. Because, like, they're 8 levels above this one right here, like both of these, and they're both basic, so I don't think that really makes a difference. I think you just randomly get a different quality. But, I don't know, it's still kind of interesting to think about these things and try to figure it out, because, like, obviously, this is like a brand new thing. Oh, the thing picked it up. Hang on, let me go grab this baby. Here we go. So there we go. We have all of the best stats, actually. So let me just confirm this. 44, 46. We got the best food. We got the best weight. Yeah, this one here is perfect. This one here is like the ideal Maywing. So we're going to go ahead and get this one raising up. And you know what, actually? Let me go ahead and pick you up again. I'm going to drop you right beside your mom over here, or your guardian, and we'll figure this out. So put you into there. One sec, and a boom. Sweet. Oh, that is the gate. We did not want to open that. All right, so let's see. Let's turn on your feeding trough thingy. So does it drain this food? I think it probably would, right? Or does it take, because that is dropping quick. So does it drain the mom's food at all, or does it take from the inventory? I think it probably takes from the inventory. Wait, what the hell? What? Is that because there's no food inside of it? Is that why it's not, like, squirting out continuously? Hang on, let me see. I know we have some food over here. Let me grab some of this. Let's just grab a crap ton of meat. There we go, sweet. That will work for the moment. And you guys are probably about to poop out some more eggs. Or did you just do that? Oh, crap, you probably did. Did we miss some babies? We probably did, didn't we? No, we didn't. What? Okay. Anyway, let's see. So your food is not dropping down, but is the baby still dropping? Yes. Okay. So there we go. The baby's clearly eating that then. So I'm guessing that having a high food stat on the parent isn't really going to make much of a difference at all. So, okay. It's good to know. I mean, like, I like figuring these things out. So, there we go. It basically just acts as a feeding trough. But I'm also pretty confused as to why the milk is not constantly squirting out. Because, like, that's the way it usually would work. Is it because it's mating? Is that, like, a thing? Is it working now? What? Did they change something? Or is it because they're mating? Huh. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Well, you're clearly eating, and you're not on 10% yet, so you're not eating from a trough. So that whole function is working. It's just, I'm still confused about this. Hang on, let me just test with one that is not mating. Did they change it maybe? Because like the milk was just constantly squirting out. Yeah, okay, so clearly they changed something, because that is not the way it used to be. All right, so fair enough, they changed that. Okay, at least we figured that little mystery out. So, you know what? Will I get rid of some of these eggs? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. So obviously I'm not going to want these, so I could choose to hatch or destroy, and I do not want to hatch, so we will be destroying. Does that give me XP though? Because, okay, well, let's see. Okay, so 8264.9. Boom, destroyed egg. Don't think that gave me any XP. So on a PvP server, if it's 100% incubated, you'd probably benefit from hatching it and killing it, because then you get XP from the baby. Obviously you can't do that on PvE, but yeah. All right, I feel like they probably should give the XP, but at the same time, then PvE would be missing out, so I guess it makes sense. All right, well, if you are playing on PvP and you have them fully incubated, just hatch them, because I mean, you can't really lose anything by doing it that way. Are you guys ready yet? Let's see. Oh yeah, you're basically ready. Let me go ahead and close that gate if I can. There we go. Sweet. By the way, I will finish off this base at some point. I'm just trying to like figure out how it's actually gonna work. Okay, both of them laid the eggs at the same time this time, so clearly something happened and they both stopped breeding or something. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, I hopped on, didn't I? Does that stop them from breeding though? I don't know if it does. I think it does. Yeah, that stops them, right? Yeah, okay, so that's why. Fair enough. All right, well, we have 2 more regular kibble eggs here, so there we go. Let's pop those in. It's a pity you can't see them without coming over here and looking right at it, because I don't know, this is kind of a little bit messy. I would kind of prefer if you could actually like look in here, click on it, and see like a readout somewhere, so you could actually like look at it properly. But fair enough, if this is the way they want to do it, then okay. So yeah, this one here, okay, so I don't think it has any correlation. The quality of the egg clearly doesn't have any correlation to the quality of the Maywing. All right, yeah, so both of these are not preferable, so I will be getting rid of them in the exact same kind of way as before. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Sweet. I really like this though. Like, this is a major upgrade for breeding in Ark. I do think that if it could probably have some more health on it though. I don't know. Like, if you have one of these in your base, like, that's not very difficult to take out then. Holy crap, yeah. I feel like that would be one of the first things that people might end up going for if you're raiding your base or whatever, because, like, you won't really be keeping eggs that you won't want to hatch anymore in here unless you're starting new lines of creatures and stuff. Yeah, that's a major giveaway. So, I don't know. Let's see. We have this one here growing up. We're gonna have to probably wait a little bit before we have the perfect pair or anything like that. So I'll just bring you guys back once we have 2 unmutated Maywings with the exact same stats as this one right here. And then we'll start the whole mutation process and see if we can get some of that readout on this thing. Okay, so we have the original 286 along with the other 2 286s that I raised up, and I just noticed it. Yeah, you guys probably caught on to this earlier when I was trying to like theorize how you could actually use these things for mutating, but only one Maywing could breed with one Maywing. You can't have just a massive mesh of them all breeding at the same time, so mutation stacking is going to be a little bit odd and different on these things, because there's literally no point having more than one, unless you're gonna have, you know, this like stack right here could be like, you know, melee, and then we could have another stack going over here that was like health or something. But yeah, you can't actually have more than one Maywing with the mutated Maywing if you're doing like proper stacking. So kind of interesting. It's good to know, but it does actually kind of suck though, to be honest. Oh, that really does suck. All right, let's go ahead and crack that, because we know that one's not mutated. And how long until these eggs here are gonna be ready? Let's see. Okay, yeah, got a little bit. Okay, so we've got our first mutation, and it's on this one right here. So let me see. I'm not exactly sure what stat got mutated just yet, because I didn't really check. I just saw the mutation. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Okay, let's see. I think it's melee. 40, yeah, 44. All right, awesome. So slot number 2 is one that we want to keep. What about the rest of them here? So slot 3, 4, 5, all duds. I'm not a whole, like, I'm not a major fan of having to look at it like this. It just, I don't know, it just feels weird, like, as well, like, if you could look inside the inventory and you'd be able to see the stats here, it would be a whole lot easier to, like, actually remember and identify the eggs that you do want to hatch. I know you could just remember the number, but I don't know, it's just, I'm not a major fan of this whole thing, so... Yeah, anyway, so slot number 2 is one that we do... Oh, I nearly destroyed it. That's the one that we do want to hatch, and it just got grabbed up. It had some purple on it, which is cool, so let's go ahead and check that out then. And it is in here. Let's see. Let's check out this little baby. Boom. All right. Oh, is the purple on the beak? Oh my god. That's amazing. Yeah, the beak can get mutations. I like that. Oh, wait. We gotta get a massively, just like a super vibrant color on that beak, I think. I think that's what we need to do. We need to do that at some point soon. Okay. Anyway, so this one here is a melee mutation. It's pretty nice. I'll definitely keep that for the moment. We're just going for colors here today, so not exactly sure if I want that purple, but I guess we'll wait and see what else we get. So, yeah, let me actually go ahead and... Where's Milkshake? Oh, I already threw out Milkshake. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and just grab up the babies and put them onto Milkshake, because Milkshake is going to be the mother of all of these babies for the moment. And actually, speaking of, we do need to grab some food, so let me go ahead and do that on Sinba here. So, yeah, gonna continue to work away with this. I do have a couple more eggs that I can check, so we'll continue, like, working away, trying to see if we can grab some more mutations up. But I gotta say, this whole method of just being able to see which ones are the mutated ones, which ones are the good ones, is just so much more refreshing when it comes to breeding. So, big fan of this. Awesome idea, wildcard, and I messed up, and now I'm all the way down here. Great. Well, I guess they'll follow me down, won't they? Let me go ahead and take out the Stego for the moment then, while the Bronto struggles its way down, maybe? Here we go. And it is airborne.
Yes, you are.
All right, there we go. Thank you, Helena, for... I don't even know. You're just complimenting me? I don't really even know. Okay, so I just want to show you guys a little combination of 2 of the abilities that the Shadowmane can do that you can use together to actually benefit and help out. So say if that Pteranodon up there was a player on the Pteranodon instead, and I can't target it with this little chain lightning attack or something, say if it's out of range, what you can actually do is jump up, tap right click, tap it again once you get that symbol, and bam, look at that. Even though I couldn't reach it with it initially, I can do it just there. So I really like that. I think that's kind of really smart. So try and use that then. Scare the crap out of people that are like baiting you or whatever. Or, you know, use it maybe on a Quetzal that is super high up and then, you know, knock it down and then net it when it gets onto the ground or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I like the way you can use those together. Okay, so our egg incubator currently has 8 eggs in it, and all of them are mutated. So what I've been doing is, whenever we're getting eggs, I'm just chucking them in here. We don't have any extra eggs in there. I've been using the hatchery a little bit to just pick them up so they don't like randomly hatch and then end up inside of here. But anyway, yeah, so I've been dumping those eggs directly into here and just keeping all the mutated ones in here. I haven't really been paying attention to the stats that we're getting, just kind of taking a look at the colors though. And this one right here is an interesting one. So this right here is a double mutation. There's no doubt about that. It couldn't have ended up being a 290 without the double mutation. And just by looking at some of the stats, yeah, okay, I can already see what stat it is. This thing got a double mutation into melee. Oh, that is really good, actually. But here's the thing. Right here, it only says 1, but it's a double mutation. I'm so confused about that. I'm not exactly sure how that works, because it went up by 2. Yeah, I don't know. Let's hatch it and see what it looks like then, because, like, this is pretty confusing. So, oh, almost hit the crack button. Oh, great. I forgot about that. All right, let's pick you up then. So... it still only says 1 mutation, but guys, this thing has 2 mutations. I mean, it went up from 42 to 46 points. Like, there's no doubt about that. This thing is double mutated, but it only went up by 1. So that's pretty confusing. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but maybe it's something to do with the fact that the Maywings, like, there is no, like, paternal and maternal side. I mean, technically there is, but there isn't because there is no male and female. I don't really understand it. So yeah, this one here is double mutated, and it had cyan on it. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, is it the underbelly? Oh, I like that. Hang on, wait. wait, is it on? Oh, it's under the tail as well. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Let me see if we can throw this thing up somewhere. Let's just like throw it up into the air. Oh, look at that. It's got the cyan underbelly. I love it. I really do. All right, so we're keeping that one. That is a very nice color. In terms of all the other colors and everything that we have another one here, which I think has the... Okay, so this is going to be conflicting. So this one here is 74, which is kind of like a reddish orangey color. So let's hatch that out. And that's also on the underbelly as well. So let me just check this one out then. Boom. And yeah, there we go. Oh, I like that too. I don't know what I like more though. I do like both of those. That's hard. That's a very hard choice. I do like the cyan, but I also like that. I have no idea which one I actually want to keep. So let's just take a look at some of the other colors I got here. So by the way, I think the cyan one, what was your other mutation on, like in terms of colors? Because like they can get the 2 color mutations as well. Like when you get a mutation, you'll always get 2 points into 1 stat and then a color change. But this one here, okay, this is a very curious... Oh, wait, no, okay, I see. So region 0 on this one here is 38. But is that one of the normal ones that I have from all of these guys? If I see 38 anywhere... Okay, yeah, so this is kind of confusing. So the one that came out as a 290 has 2 buffs into 1 stat, but it doesn't seem to have 2 different colors. That's odd. I don't really understand how that happens. I mean, I guess I do. There is a chance when you're getting mutation that the color will just land as like one of the colors that the parents do have. Like you're not always like guaranteed to get something super vibrant like cyan or like a blue or just an orange or anything like that. So maybe it landed on one of those stats, but it landed on a stat and made it a color that it could have already been. That is a possibility. Or maybe it just didn't give it a second color. I have no idea. This is so strange to me. I don't really understand what's going on. So anyway, yeah. So for region 1, we are stuck between these 2. All right, let's go through some of the rest of them here. So this one here, I think is 21, which is kind of like an orangey color. Let's see, whereabouts is that? I'm not actually even sure where all of these regions are. And by the way, this is our purple beak one. So region 3 is the one that we want to try and get super vibrant colors on for the beak. I do like the purple, but I'm not really sure what region that was, and it's not very super vibrant, so we're gonna put you away. And let's see, which one was this? Okay, I keep popping that on. Oh, so this one's green, so region 4, so that should be a green, or not region 4, but you know what I mean. That should be a green beak then. Let's see, I gotta turn this thing off. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. So yeah, it basically traps newborns. It's a very useful feature if you're doing like a lot of breeding, but right now it's just kind of screwing me over a little bit. What? Where did we get that? Oh no, that is the color. Okay. Huh, so this is the green beak one. All right, that's not super vibrant. It's a nice green, but it's like a dark green, which isn't really what we want. Pretty nice though. Let's go ahead and put you away. All right, let's see. So what else do we have? We have 4 more of them here. This one here has kind of like an olive color as region 0. I'm not exactly sure where that is. This one here has an orange beak. We want to check that one out. This one here is yellow. And then this one here has red on the underbelly as well, but it's a dark red. So let's just hatch out all of these. Let's just see what we got. And they are all kind of like landing into each other. Huh. All right, let me go ahead and just claim them then. We're gonna have to move them out of each other. Boom. All right, so we want to check out the orange beak. Which one was that? This one right here. Okay, come on, please be super vibrant and nice. No. You know, I feel like we need like a purple, like a magenta for that instead, or maybe like a super bright red. I don't know. What else did we have? We had this one here is like an olive color on region 0, whatever that is. Oh, no, I don't like that. That looks like baby poo. No, we don't like that. We don't like that. What else do we have here? Oh, this one here is yellow. That's also not very nice. I don't know. I'm just not getting colors that I like here. Let's see. What else do we have? I already checked out those. Already checked out that one. 21. Yeah, I think we already checked out that one as well. Yeah, we got the underbelly here, but I don't think I'm gonna want to use that anyway. Yeah, we're not really getting super amazing colors right now. Let's check out the underbelly anyway. Let's see. Yeah, a dark red doesn't really suit so much. I feel like with these things, you're gonna want like a lot of bright colors. So I think so far what I have is for region 1, which is the underbelly, I'm gonna want the cyan, I think. I mean, I also do like this red, but I think the cyan will probably be a little bit nicer. So we're gonna use that for that region. For the moment, we'll keep this one for the beak, and don't really like any of these other ones, to be honest. Yeah, I will hang on to them just in case, like, I might want to actually do some like proper stat mutations at some point, like stacking properly. But right now, I'm literally just gonna get some nice colors that I like and then combine them. Although I don't think that's all gonna happen in today's video, because it is getting super long with this video, and it needs to be done because the day that this is coming out is my wife's birthday, and I want to spend the whole day with her. So guys, that is it for today. If you have enjoyed the video, go ahead, do me a favor, hit the like button. We checked out the Egg Incubator. It is actually super amazing. I love this. I really think it's gonna make things a whole lot easier, especially on official, where you'd have to wait ages for an egg to hatch. At least now you're going to be able to just see if you want to hatch that, if you even want to bother with it. And also you can control when they do hatch as well. Absolutely love it. Wildcard did a great job making this thing, and I hope you guys love it. Anyway, that is it, and I will catch you in the next one.